talking to camera is a lot more difficult than you actually might think. So initially, I wanted to shoot a YouTube video of me taking pictures, and I wanted that to be my first YouTube video. However, it's actually a lot more difficult than you might assume. So what I've done is, rather than shooting a video talking about the images that I'm taking, the settings I'm using, I've just decided to shoot my first YouTube video to the camera. My announcement to the world, hey, here's my first YouTube video. The images I've taken today, if you would like to see them, they're going to be at the end of the video. It's crazy to think that I'm finally making this video after wanting to start a YouTube channel for years. Like many other aspiring creators, I've had my share of doubts. The typical imposter syndrome. Will people watch? Will there be negativity? Is it worth my time? Well, here I am, video number 1. So I am a photographer currently based in central Canada, originally from Ireland. I've lived in Barcelona, Spain, London, England, and now Winnipeg, Canada, since 2014. My photographic journey began in 2003 in London, England, shooting fashion, portraits, and weddings. However, regardless of what genre I was shooting, over the years, I've always had a passion for getting out in nature and exploring. I think this stems from my childhood, when we were always out in the countryside of Ireland, building forts and exploring Ireland's natural beauty. My aha moment came after watching Ali Abdal's video on starting a YouTube channel. I'll pop a link in the description below. But beyond that, my real inspiration is my family. They are the driving force behind this channel. And as I get older, I wonder about the legacy that I am leaving behind. Photos are great, but what about the stories behind them? I believe there's more to my photography than static images on a hard drive. The planning, struggles, early morning drives, the journey behind each photo often goes unnoticed. I want to change that. These videos are my time capsules, a record for my kids to peek into my adventures and understand the challenges that shape both me as a person and as a photographer. So what can you expect from this channel? Well, I juggle a full-time job and a young family, so weekly uploads might be a stretch. I won't claim to be a seasoned landscape photographer, because I'm not. I'm still learning. I'm still making mistakes. However, I am documenting the process. So let's talk gear. I kicked off my photography journey with Nikon, and for the majority of my career, it was my go-to. However, change is inevitable, and with the rise of mirrorless cameras, along came the Fujifilm X-T2, an APS-C camera and my trusty sidekick during weddings. Since then, I have upgraded to the Fujifilm X-T3 and recently the X-T5, making them my primary bodies. The mirrorless world offers a different perspective, and I've fallen in love with the Fujifilm system. I absolutely love the fact that you can punch in various recipes into the camera that emulate different film stocks of old. And while we're speaking on film, I am also a sucker for the artistry of film photography. So, alongside my digital setup, you'll catch glimpses of different film cameras making cameo appearances. Film is a medium that I adore, and I cannot wait to share these types of images with you. My goal is to make this channel enjoyable and informative, and share the inspiration behind my images. I'll take you on my photography adventures, sharing the places I go, how I capture my images, and behind the scenes, including the gear that I use. I will discuss issues I face both in photography and on YouTube. Expect some camping and traveling too. I want you to experience these locations with me. So before I sign off, let me be real. I cannot promise a rigid schedule, but I can promise authenticity. If you are into photography adventures, please consider subscribing and joining me on this journey. I'm excited to get started and show you my adventures. Thanks for watching, and now it's time for me to head home and unwind with the kids.